Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Table for One. Today we're on Long Shot the Dice game because you know what? Tomorrow's my dang birthday. I want to gamble a little early, so why not gamble with horses in a game? Anyway, setup's very straightforward. We're doing a solo playthrough of this today. And so every live person gets their starting bet card. This tells them sort of things that are already marked off on their board. So the 3, the 4, the 6, and the 5 there. And we also get our starting bets. So we have a 3 bet and a 3 bet on 1 and 8. So those are the horses you kind of want to start rooting for because you, on your turn, you have actions that can kind of sway what horse is going to win. So for example, also every turn, you roll a dice. And whatever is rolled moves. So 4 moves 3 spaces. And then whatever is on their card as a secondary movement gets to go as well. So 2 gets to go 1 space. They don't move all 3. They only move 1 space. Whatever gets rolled moves 1 space. And after that, you have 5 different actions that you can do for that specific horse that was rolled. So number 4. So you can either use a concession stand, which is marking a 4 on the track here. Whenever you fill a row or a column, I don't know which way either one is, you get a little bonus. So you can get some money, you can push the horses back or forward, you get free bets, or you can get a free helmet, jersey, or you can buy any horse that you want. It's pretty freaking helpful. The helmets, what they do is if something gets past the no bet line, you can't bet on them unless you have a helmet. So if I have no bet on 4 and 4 looks like he's going to win because he passed the no bet line, then, maybe I want to, have a helmet on him so I can edge a couple dollars in there, The jersey lets you put any other horse as a secondary action on that card. So if I like 4, I can make 4 win, but since 1 and 8 are my starting bets, I kind of want them to win. So maybe we'll throw in number 8 in there a little bit, just to be a little helpful to the horses that I want to succeed. I can also bet on that horse, so since 4 was rolled, I can bet up to $3 on 4. So let's say I want to bet 3. That then comes out of my total money. I start off with $12. The solo guy starts off with $20 because he's a cheater, but we don't talk about that. And then the last thing we do is we can buy that horse. If we like 4 a lot, we think, hey, 4 is actually getting really, really close. I think no one else has bought him. I'm gonna buy him because now I have his horse. Now, because if you own a winning horse, you get a lot more money. That's what this shows over here. First place gets 35. Second place gets 25. Third place gets 15. After the first 3 horses race and cross the finish line, that's game over. No other horse gets a chance at getting across the finish line. So then you score your points. So obviously you score whatever horse you have winning. So let's say 4 won, I own 4, I get $35. You also get $5 for every pair of jerseys and helmets that you have on your character boards. If I have a jersey and a helmet on number 4, I get an extra $5 at the end of the game. You also get, of course, your bets. So let's say 4 won, I have a $3 bet on 4. 3 times 6 is 18, so I get $18. So then that, along with every other bet that I have, first, second, third, and then anything over the no bet line gets money for you, so pretty good. At least you get your money back, anyway, so you don't lose out on what you bet. And then you're just general money over here, and then that gives you your total score. So the game, as I said before, just kind of goes until 3 horses go around. Every round, horse gets rolled. You don't know which one it's going to be, so you kind of want to hedge your bets sort of evenly, but you also don't want to bet on horses that suck. So yeah, and then obviously this guy has his own whole little system that we'll talk about when we get into the game. But for now, that's all you really need to know. So let's get into the game, shall we? So I'm just going to get started and roll those dice. I kept the same card. Ooh, I don't know what the fuck I just did to you. There we go. So 8 moves 3 spaces. So that's the first moving off, and we're off, baby. 8 moving 3. 2 and 4 get an extra space because, they're just cool like that, I guess. And now I get to do something. I didn't get rid of that. So now I can do any action with 8. I like 8. I want 8 to win. So let's just mark one of these little concession stand things off because I feel like those bonuses are very helpful. These 7s are the only way you can actually really gain money. There's no passive income unless you get that 2 because you gain $2 every time 2 is rolled. So it's pretty helpful, but very unlikely that you're going to get very much passive income in the game. So we marked off 8 there. And now we look at whatever his board says to do. So we look at the 8, we look at the 3, and we see what he can do. So mark lead owned horse box on itself. So mark lead owned horse's box on itself. So if we're on, so the horse is in the lead, gets to mark his own thing. So 8 gets 8 on his own thing. So that's his action. He'll put bets on stuff, bets on horses. I believe he starts with a bet. I don't remember how you get him. I think we give him a bet card, but it's only these that matter. So 2 and 4. I could be wrong about that, but I'm not gonna find out. So I don't really care. Goodbye. Okay. now we get to roll again. Everyone took one action. Now we get to roll again. See which horses are moving. 5 moves 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, which also means 1 and 4 are moving. 4 is getting a little extra kick to his name. Also, how most betting works, you get less money depending on which horse is more likely to win. 7 and 8 are not found anywhere on this to start, like on this track of like secondary action movements, which means they're less likely to move on extra turns, so they're the least likely to win. 5 and 6 have 1 space. 3 and 4, I believe, also have 1, maybe 2. I think they have 2, and then 1 and 2 have 3. So 3, 2, 1, and none spaces on these little extra moving tracks. So if you want to you kind of want to put more money on 7 and 8 because they have the biggest payout, but at the same time they also might not. They're more likely to not win, so it's a bit of a gamble, which is how gambling sort of works. But now we have 5. I don't have anything on 5. 5 is looking good. I'm just gonna put the little concessions thing. So now if I roll a 6, I can get one of these little bonuses. And 5 and 3. Mark horse's box on 5's matching highest bet. Mark horse's box on the matching highest bet. Okay, so whatever horse. So 4. So 7 has the highest bet on his thing. So we mark that horse's box. Mark horse's box on bleh, matching highest bet. So 5. We mark 5. Mark horse's box on bleh. Oh, on that. Okay, so 5. So whichever horse has the highest bet that he has, we mark it on there. So 7 gets a mark on there. Okay. I've only done this once, and I never really rolled many 3s, so I haven't done many of the 3 actions. But 3 is moving 3 as well. This is insane. Everyone's kind of just in the race, except for 6 and 7. They're kind of just doing their own thing, or it could be 9L, whichever way you want to look at it. So what do I want to do with 3? I don't really care much for 3. I could if I wanted to, but we're just going to mark the thing. Because these bonuses are very, very helpful. Especially just getting to own a free horse, that's really, really sick. Especially if you know who's kind of hedging your win. So now mark all owned horses boxes on 3. So he doesn't own any horses, so he doesn't do that act. So, yippee yahoo. Actually, if he cannot do that, if he cannot do the action on his thing, I believe he just does this free action. So place free $2 bet on horse in lead, ignore no bet line. So there's 3 in the lead, so I guess I don't know how to choose which one to do. I guess 3 is most likely to win, so he would get, I feel like that is probably the one that he'd bet on because that just makes sense. So free $2 bet on number 3. Kind of sucks, so let's hope 3 doesn't win. So we don't want 3 to win. So if we can't, oh, well, that's not very nice. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 moves up a little bit more. The 3 is in a scathing lead, so you know what, we need to start getting some bets on him as well because otherwise we're kind of just going to be in the shitter if they win because he's got such a huge bet on him. And in fact, he's actually going to be betting even more for free because he can't do that again. So he needs to start owning some horses, but I don't want him to own horses, so let's just hope he doesn't have to do that. Come on, give me something good. 6 and a 2. Ooh, 6 moves 2 spaces. Wow, that's rare. Okay. I don't care about the 6. What is this little bonus? Also, when you buy a horse, you get that little bonus on there, but it's only active once you own the horse. So 6. Ooh, 6. There we go. Okay, so I have that. I could choose to buy I could buy 3, so that way if he wins, I get a significantly higher amount of money than they do. Because they get 36 bucks, I get 35 on top of the bet that I have. And then what's the bonus? Instead, you may mark as if, okay, so that's actually pretty good. So I could, if I roll a 6, I can either put a 5, 6, or 7 on this track, which is actually pretty helpful. It kind of expands the odds. Let's do that. We will buy Scattershot. So it's a free horse, so I don't have to give money for this. Now I own this pup. You can still, it still moves as normal, even though I own it. I just get the little bonus. So there we go. Oh, 6 moves 2. Hold on. What can they do? Free $1 bet on each owned horse. He doesn't have that. So advanced horse with highest bet 2 spaces. So I guess 7 is moving up 2 spaces. Finally getting him off the track. Keep in mind, the only way a horse can pass the finish line is through this rolling movement action. You can't use any abilities to just push them over the line. If you have an ability that pushes them over the line, they stop at the line and they need to be moved through the roll. So let's just do this a little bit more because now we got it going. 6 moves 3. Holy shit. Okay. 6 is out here just racing. Oh, and 2 and 3 get action. I don't did that for either one. So 3 is really just skyrocketing in the lead. But everyone else is fairly even, so it's pretty good. Another move for 6. I mean, I guess 6. 6 is looking okay. I'll put like actually, no, let me do this. I'm gonna mark the jersey on him, so that way, who do I have bets on? 1 and 8. 8 gives me the biggest payout, so I kind of want 8 to have more opportunities. There's that, and now we do 6 and 3 over here. Gain $1 for each X marked on the lead horse. So 3 has only 1 X, so he still gains $1. Good on him, I guess. He hasn't really used it because the game just been giving him free stuff, but that's cool. Whatever, I don't care. 8 moves 2. Love to see it. So he goes 1 and 2, which also means 2, 4, and 8 himself gains a little bit of a pick-me-up. Pretty good. Pretty cool stuff. And now I give you something with 8. I'm going to put... Do I want to put a jersey? I don't want to do that. I'll do this. I really like the concession stand bonuses. They help out a lot more than you'd expect them to. Oh, whereas they, with an 8 and a 2... Place highest bet horses. Player's highest bet horse moves back 2 spaces. So my highest bet is on 1, 3, and 8. 1 is most likely to win, so I assume that means that 1 will be moved back 2 spaces just because that is my most likely horse. I feel like that is fair. Kind of sucks, but I don't really care much for 1 anyway, so it's kind of cool. 4 moves 2 spaces. 1, 2, which also means that 2 moves a space. Everyone's looking pretty good. Surprisingly enough, 1 is trailing behind. He wasn't before, but now he is. So 4. Do I want to do a 4 action? I could take a concession stand again. Fuck it, yeah, we'll do that. Because we're setting ourselves up for a lot of bonuses. We literally just need 1, 2s, and 7s to be rolled. I don't think a single 1, 2, or 7 has been rolled. 2 has just been flying by these secondary actions. Again, it's very good. So I marked a concession stand, and 4 and 2 means free, of course, a free $2 bet on... I think that means I roll a number, and that's the horse they get. I'm pretty sure that's how the single player rule goes. So 8 gets a free $2 bet. Yippee yahoo. Because otherwise, it's just a constant $2 bet on 4. Doesn't make much sense. I think anytime it shows that, you're supposed to roll it randomly. We'll try to do that from now on, or maybe I'll forget. I don't really know. How tough to say. Anyway, 4 moves, another 2 spaces, which means 2 moves, another space. And, I mean, it's the same thing that's going to happen there. So let's do his action first, because he can. So 1 gets a free $2 bet. He doesn't really spend his money. Like, there's not a whole lot that he can actually spend money on. Like, I guess we can buy horses over here, and we can actually put bets. There's a lot of options to actually use. He just keeps rolling the freaking free bets. This is bogus. So 1 didn't move. Who moved? 4 moved. 4 moved. So I got a 4 action. I already did those, so I guess we can start doing some stuff. On the off chance he gets pretty high up there, we'll probably want to do that. Oh wait, or I can use that. No, that's 1, 2, or 7, 4. So it'd be 3, 4, 5. Never mind. I'll just do that. Okay. What do we get? 7 moves 3. Oh yes, 7. 7's moving up in the world. Put him somewhere on the track, which means 1 and 3. 3's moving up. I like that. I own 3, so I can get a lot of money off that. And 1 finally moving up a little bit more. What do I want to do with 7? I want to mark this. So there we go. Actually, let's save that for like a potential double victory. You know, like if we mark 2 spots, and we get like a double. That'd be pretty freaking sick. Whereas 7 and 3 gets mark lead owned horses box on. He doesn't own any horses, so he can't even do that. So place a free $2 bet on the horse, which is 3. Great. He's going to get more money off this damn horse than I am at this point. So maybe we should start using some of our wild actions to get more bets on him. But either way, 8 moves up 2, which also means 2, 4, and 8 move up 1 as well. There we go. It's starting to feel a little bit more balanced in the lead. You know, it's kind of anyone's game. 8 is actually a horse that I also want to win. So I think I'm going to do something a little crazy. I'm going to buy 8 as well. You know, because owning horses is very powerful. And if we put a jockey, we can move that horse 1 space up. So we haven't done very many helmets, not jockeys. So if we move the helmet. If we put a helmet, we get it to boost them up a little bit more. So that's going to be pretty helpful. But it also is, I think, just mandatory, because I think you don't get to choose. It kind of just happens now. So we might boost somebody we don't really want to, but it's okay. It's fine, whatever. Whereas they do 8 and 2. Player's highest bet horse goes back 2 spaces. My highest bet is still those 3, so 1 sucks to be you. I'm assuming you can't recross the finish line, because that's kind of cheating, so you're just kind of stuck there. Poor 1. We're just getting bullied by this game. It was almost a cool 6 move, but nope, it is 4. Moving up 3 spaces, about to hit the no bet zone. But I already have a helmet on him, so I'm not too worried about that. In fact, actually, do I want to put money on him? Let's put $2 on him, just to kind of hedge our bets. He's gonna pass the no bet zone. There's no way he's not. So either way, we're gonna get our money back, which is pretty good. And they get a 4-3, which means they just gain $2. They're gonna have just money. Like, they're playing this like a bank. Like, I want to have all my money. Like, I'm putting my money in places that seem like good investments. They just have money. They're like, hey, you want to get some money? All right, I'll invest in you, but you got to give me double the money back. 3 moves up 2 spaces. Bam, bam. Which also means that 1 moves up a space. I don't really care about 1. I don't think anyone cares about 1. So let's see, 3. I could get a 2 space on here, or I can do the helmet to boost him into the no bet zone. But all of the freaking things he keeps rolling are like placing free bets on the bet zone, disregarding bet zone anyway. So does it even really matter? Let's just put a 2, I think, because I have scatter shot, so I can do either a 2, 3, or 4. I think that just makes sense, because now we roll a 1, we get a double bingo, which is really good. So it just means 2 bonus. So let's do that. We don't have any single, or we could bet more on our horse. We can always bet more on our horse later. Let's do this. Oh, wait, 3 and 2. 3 and 2, bet $1 on each owned horse. He does not have a owned horse, so advance horse with highest bet 2 spaces. That is 3. Wow, okay, so 3 is just kind of looking really good right now. Now we roll the dice. So if the 3 gets rolled again, he might just win. 5 moves up 2 more spaces. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Which also means 1, 4, and 7. So 1, 4 moves into the no bet zone. So now if you don't have the helmet on him, tough luck. Well, for me, I guess. I also don't have a thing on 3, which is kind of awkward, so I can't bet more on him. Oh, we have a 5. I think we're gonna use the 5 as a wild action to get ourselves a double bingo, so we can gain some money. So I feel like we could use some of that. And then let's keep the game going a little more. Let's push these 2 boys back a little bit, you know, because I'm not feeling it. I feel like we could be doing some more crazy stuff right now. So let's just keep them back there, and we can do some stuff from there. So 5 and 2, bet $2 on $2 each on 2 lead horses. So 4 and 3 get $2 bets that he's actually paying for once. So I mean, hey, you know, I'll take it. Finally actually spending some money. He's gone lower than his starting amount for once. Pretty rare. Pretty dang rare. And 8 moves up 3. 1, 2, onto the betting zone for 8. The no bet zone, I mean. Which also means that 2, 4, and 8 move up a little bit more. There we go. So now we have a bit of a crazy train going. 8 and 3. Are you 3 again? What are we going to do with an 8 and a 3? I guess it's 1, 8, and 7? 7, 8, and 1, because it's an 8. I think we should just do a helmet. There's a chance that we can actually bet on him again. I'd like to, because he's a very good horse. So let's get a helmet on him. Whereas this guy, Mark, lead owned horse, can't do that. So you get a free $2 bet on the horse in the lead, which just so happens to be the one I wanted to win. Yay! Don't be 8. Okay, it's not 8. Okay, perfect. So 2 moves up 1 space, which also means that 5 moves up 1 space. Good for 5. Now I can do something with 2, except I don't really want... Oh, I do like the concession stand. I do like that idea. But no, we can do the concession stand later. I feel like just getting extra money on 8, because 8 is very close to winning. So let's just get as much money as we can on him. Whereas 2, 1, buy lowest number unowned horse. So that would be 7? Or lowest number. Lowest number means this one. So 1. So he gets 1, because that's the lowest number in the track. I'm stupid. So he actually spends his money. He actually spent $10 on Chain Reaction, who is a bit of an interesting choice. But you know, maybe he'll just make him win now. And this bonus doesn't even matter to him. So I mean, works for me. Alright. Now we roll again. Let's hope for some 8. So he can't bet anymore. 4. 4 moves 3. Oh god. Oh, this is not great for me. Okay. And who else moves? 2 moves. That's also not very great for me. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. 4. We could put a jersey on him. We want 3 to win. We want 3 and 8 to win, because they have our things. But also, I feel like maybe we don't want 3 to win, because he's gonna get $60 if he wins. I'm only going to get 35 plus 18, which is not $60. So maybe we just kind of own him to have the ability. I don't think I want him to win. Like, we have a bet on him and all, but I feel like we should focus more. Like, we have a bet on 4, and we have a helmet on 4. You know what? 4. I'm rooting for you. Because someone's gotta. And it ain't going to be this guy, unless it is. 4-3 gains $2. God damn it. There we go. There's your money, you stupid little shit. Okay. So let's see who's going to win this. 1 moves 3. Oh my, no, don't tell me they're going to rig it in their favor. Don't you do this to me. And then because 1 moves, 6 moves up 1 space. Don't do it, game. Come on, you won't want to do that. Let's just mark the 1. I don't really care for 1 at all. Like, at all. So let's just mark that. So now if we get the 7, we get an extra bonus. Whereas 1 and 3 means mark lead owned horse's box on. So 1 is his only owned horse. So he gets to mark it on number 1. Alright, sure. Works for me. Oops. Sorry, just trying to do a little bit of a drag. 8 moves 2. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, 8 moving 2 means that 4 gets to move up 1, 2 gets to move up 1, and 8 gets to move up 1 as well. 8 secures first place for me. Fantastic. And now, an 8 action isn't all that helpful. But I'll mark the jersey on him just to get that extra $5. Whereas 8 and 2... player's highest bet horse moves back 2 spaces, which is actually 8, but he already won, so I guess that maybe 4, which kind of sucks. That was almost a secured victory, but it's fine. It's whatever. Pretty good stuff. Alright, so we have a first place horse. So now the clock is ticking for the rest of these guys. It's probably going to be between 2, 3, and 4. 1, 5, 6, and 7 are kind of just doing their own thing back there. So let's see what happens. 2 moves up to... Oh, dear Lord. I have 2 wins. I'm going to be really confused and upset. Which also means that 5 moves up again. 2 and 2. Let's just mark this. And then we'll use a wild on 7 so we can really just hammer home a 4 victory, I think. That would make the most sense. Whereas 2, bet $3 on owned lead horse. He only owns 1 horse. And it's not very great for him. He's really just throwing away. And that was an actual bet as well, might I add. So he just lost money. There's no way 1's winning. I mean, it's possible, I guess, but let's see what happens. Please don't be 2. Okay, it's 4. Oh, dude, it's fucking 4. Which means, oh god, which means 2 moves up 1. Okay, we are using our last wild to mark this 7 for a double bingo. We are pushing 2 as far away as possible. So 3 spaces down. And then we are going to, do we want to get $7 or do we just want to put a free $3 bet on 4? Because what are the odds that 4 gets, or do we want to buy 4? We can't buy 4 unless we get the money. So let's do this. Do that. However, now 4 needs to get rolled again, and 4's not going to get rolled again. So maybe we don't want to do that? You need to put another free $3 bet on him, which would give us $40. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just do that, because it doesn't really make much of a difference what happens from there. Like, the money we get from that is not going to do anything for us. Okay, and then 4 and 2 for him, free $2 bet on, of course it's a free $2 bet, on 6. Okay, well, that's actually, you know, I'm not too upset about that. Who's going to go through the line now? 5 moves up 2. 1, 2, which also means... Oh, it's a great day to be me. 1, 7, and 4 move across the finish line. So 4 gets 2nd place. Things are looking good for us. So, I'm also just going to do a quick little thing. So who got first? 8 got first. So, yippee. It's like a bingo stamper. And then bam. And then I guess we do the same for here. So bam. He still gets a good amount of money from both of them, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. And now... 3rd place is kind of very up in the air. So now he would only get $40, whereas I would get 15 plus 12. It's still not worth it for me to have 3 win, even though he is my horse. Which kind of does suck. Did I do an action for 5? I did not do an action for 5 yet. We can't mark anything. We've done all our concession stand bonuses. Really? I feel like we would have had more than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wouldn't we have gotten more than 5? I probably just fucked this up at some point. Oh no, we did, because I marked the 1 and I marked the 2, so I should have gotten 2 other concession stand bonus. Yeah, what the heck, dude? I'm stupid. Okay, so let's get that then, I guess. I fucked up there, right? Because I had these 3, which meant I got 1 bonus, 2 bonus, 3 bonus, 4 bonus, and then I did, but what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I marked the entire thing, so that'd be 5, that'd be 6, and that'd be 7 and 8. I should have gotten 8 concessions. I only got 5? Am I an idiot? I am definitely an idiot, right? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 4. Now that makes 5. That makes 6. This makes 7 and 8. I should have gotten 3 other bonuses. Alright, well, I'm getting money. I mean, I'll take a cash influx. And then for my last trick, I guess I'll just boost a horse that I want to win. Let's boost a couple. I don't really know what I want to do with this last one. I could be doing this very wrong. I could be cheating my ass off right now, but I marked the entire board, which means I should get every single bonus that I did, but I didn't get like any. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you get 8 bonus. So I don't know how I fucked that up. Who do I want to win? Not 1. That's for fucking sure. Let's just boost. I don't want to boost 3. Maybe we just boost 2 so that we can end the game. Because he doesn't have any bet on 2. And we have a lot of... Yeah, let's do that. Let's double bet, right? Because we have some money on 3. I don't care about that. Let's boost 2 up some, and then just some random other son of a bitch, like 5. He doesn't have a bet on 5. We'll push 5 up too, so that way 5 has a chance at just stealing it as well. Very, very fucked up turn there. Jesus. And then with my 5, I guess I can... Did I do something with 5 already? I don't think so. 5, just in case 5 wins, just in case that little push kind of gave him a victory. We'll put some money on him. And now we roll it with 5 and 2. Bet $2 on 2 lead horses. So 2 and either 3 or 5. 3 is more likely to win, so we'll put it on 3. Jesus Christ. So now 2 has he's a little bit of money on 2, but that's okay. And he bet that money. So now he only has $4. Wow, he's actually starting to lose some money. Come on, 2. Oh, it was so close. Don't you dare win this one. I'm gonna put $2 more on you, just in case. Because he didn't pass the bet line. Did you know? Okay, so I'm gonna put $2 more on you, just in case. Oh wait, oh, I don't want to make it just 2. 2 extra dollars. There we go. Just in case. And then 1 and 3. Mark lead owned horse box on. So it's 1. He only owns number 1 on 2. Oh god, okay. So now let's hope. I wish that 2 was now. Ah, it's okay. 7's okay. 7's okay. 7's fine. Which also means, whoa, it's not that fine. 1 and 3 both passed the bet line now. This is getting scary. This is actually getting really, really scary. But 7 does that. Neither of us give that. I mean, he kind of cares about 7. His bets kind of just all over the place. So I think that's why all of these are getting fairly even. So you might just get all that money back, which is not what I want. I want 3 to stay away, but there's no way I can do that now, which is kind of a shame. So he's going to get that $12 back at the end of the game. Dang. Okay, but we can still... Wait, 7? We'll just put a little jersey on him so that way maybe 2 can just get pushed over if 7 rolls again. And then 7 and 2. Players, lead owned horse moves back 2 spaces. I own 3. Oh, fucking fantastic. Thank you. Oh, that saved the game. Okay, that saved me. All right, we're good. 3... Oh, well, hate to see it. Oh, you really hate to see it. Oh, wow, yeah. Wow, 1 is snake to victory coming. Oh, God. Okay, 3 moves up 2. We'll put a jersey on him just so that way 2 can win. And then 3, 2, right? 3, 2. Bet $1 on each owned horse. So he only owns 1 horse. So, another $1 on there. Okay, we don't want 3 back. Can we get another 7? I feel like another 7 would be huge right now. 8 moves. 8 does not move. 8 already passed. Dude, okay, I know 8's cool and all. 1 moves up 1. Okay. Which means 1 moves up 1 again. Oh my god, he might just get 3rd place. Okay. I have 1. No, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. We can't bet money on him. Let's just put a thing on him, sure. Now he buys the lead unowned horse, which is 2. Oh my fucking god. Is he gonna snake this victory? I don't know what's gonna happen. Because now if any of these lead horses win, he gains way more than I do, which is not good. Like, I gained on the first 2, but this dude might just snake. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and now I don't really know what happens here because I do know 3 moves up 1, 2 moves up 1, and 1 moves up 1. 1 somehow from here to here snags 3rd place right after he bought it too, which is the biggest sack of taint I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's it. That's the game. 6, of course, as far back as possible. I feel like I've played this game numerous times. I think all but 1 6 has just dragged back the entire game. So you hate to see it for 6. So let's see. So 1, I still get some money on my bets. My 2 starting bets finished, which is good, I guess. But he, of course, gets more money. And then 2, 3, and 7. Any bets on them stay alive. So yeah. So 2, 3, and 7. So I didn't have anything on 7. I don't have anything on 2. I have a little bit on 3. Okay. So now we do ourselves some tallying. So we start off with $13. They don't get jersey bonuses because they don't have them. So I guess it's kind of okay. Oh, they only get $3. Oh, fucking idiot. Oh, well, their bets are pretty, okay. But for now, let's do mine first. No, let's do theirs first. Let's do mine first. Because I'm the player, and I'm cool. So 5 times 3 is 15. Oh, we get 0 for that. We get $3 back for that. We have 8 times 5, which is 40. We don't get shit for our bet on 5. We don't get shit for 6. We don't care. We don't get shit for 7. And 6 times 9 is $54. Pretty good. Honestly, I thought we'd do way worse. So we have 94, 97, 112. I think I'm right there. I could be wrong. No, it would be a 3 at the end. No, that's 7. It would end with a 2. So I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm going to do it on a calculator as well, just so I'm not crazy. 15 plus 3 plus 40 plus 54. 112. I'm a genius. So that's pretty good betting. We got a lot of money off of bets. I mean, that's pretty damn good. We only got 1 extra bonus, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. But we owned the winning horse, which gives us an additional $35, which is pretty damn good. You know, I'll take that. So we get 40, 152, 152. We ended up with $165. Very respectable. Honestly, I thought we did a lot worse than that. So I don't know if he'll be able to actually snake that with whatever he has. So first of all, he only has $3. So he has a lot of winning to do. He does get $15 for having a 3rd place horse, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Honestly, we did really good. But let's see. So he gets $18. Oop, I put a space in between there. He gets $18 for having 6 on the 3rd place. He gets his $2 back. He gets his $12 back. That's just a fairly good bet to get back from anything. 2 times 5 is 10. He doesn't have that much on the winning horses though, so that's probably where his downfall is going to be. But he did get more off of more horses in general. But he had more money on horses, so he got a lot back. But he didn't really super invest, which is I think his downfall, because he's probably I don't think these numbers amount to like $150, which he pretty much needs to win. All right, because that's 20, 32, 42, 42, 42, 46, 46. That's like what, $82? Dude walks out of here with $82. I don't know how the fuck he managed to fail it. I mean, I really thought he was in it. That is surprising. I'm doing the math on my calculator again just to make sure. Yeah, $82. Then plus, I mean, well, 82, 85. He ends up with $100. So he did walk out of here with 5 times the amount of money that he had, which is a win for anybody. Just anybody who's betting, pretty good. But compared to me, no. He didn't get shit. So hey, we actually turned out victorious here. I did not expect that. If I cheated with the concession stand bonuses, even with that, we would still win, because we would lose that $14. So we pretty much have zero money, which means we still win anyway. So even if I did cheat, it didn't matter, at all, because 2 didn't even win, and I bumped up 2 and 5, and 2 and 5 didn't even win, so it doesn't even matter. nothing mattered there. So none of those bonuses really helped me actually win. So cheating didn't even matter. So it doesn't even matter. Let me know if I cheated, but it doesn't even matter. So it's fine. If anything, this is just a good sign that I should immediately, when I turn 21, go to the horse races. I know my horses. As long as I can kind of, adjust them, like give them a little baseball bat to the knee before we start. I think I got this. I think I got this in the bag. I'm excited. Not to gamble, by the way. These are all just jokes. I'll probably do it one of these once, but I don't think it's going to be that fun to gamble real money. It's kind of scary. But hey, what it is what it is. So thank you all for tuning in to Table for One. This was Long Shot, the dice game, solo mode. Very, very fun. And I hope this encourages you to go out there and try it. This is a really fun game. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye now.